Hey guys, I'm Shenae Beech and welcome back to my channel. If you are not subscribed already, then make sure you pause and do that right now. As a mom, I find that I often put pampering myself at like the very bottom of the list, and it feels indulgent, which can give me mom guilt. Give me a thumbs up down below if you feel me on that. To eliminate some of that mom guilt that I have when it comes to pampering myself, I try to do as much as I can at home because it saves time and it saves money, making me feel less guilty. Thank you to eSalon for sponsoring this video. They are one of my major steps in accomplishing this task of at-home pampering. This whole regimen takes me about an hour to do at home in completion, and it would probably take me about 7 hours total to do if I was heading out and about in the world to get it done. And it's also way cheaper to do it at home. It involves coloring my hair, giving myself a manicure, and giving myself a facial. So let's jump into it. Basically what you do is you go to their website, eSalon.com, and you fill out a questionnaire. You kind of give them a little bit of info about your hair, your current color, your current texture, etc., and then what your hair goals are, what color you want to do, if you're focused on covering your grays, which is my main concern. Then you pick the frequency of your delivery if you are going to sign up for a subscription, or you can just purchase a one-time thing. Another amazing feature about this service is that you actually have access to professional hair consultants who can walk you through the process of dyeing your hair at home if you have any questions or concerns, and then they can also help tweak your color preferences moving forward. The color kits are made to order, so they are completely customizable to you, and you are getting salon grade ingredients. So this is not just drugstore quality stuff. You are actually getting salon grade ingredients, so you are going to finish off with a super shiny, super healthy looking head of hair. Like I said, once you filled out your color profile, they really tailor make this color kit to you, and if you have any issues whatsoever, there is a color consultant who's available to chat with you, and your first order is only $10, so you can try it out, see if you love it as much as I did, and then move forward with a recurring order if you want that convenience. I decided to actually show you how I did this at home to achieve these awesome results. It blends perfectly. I actually just colored my roots because I have some hot pink hair going on right now, so I didn't want to touch up the mids and ends of my hair with the brown in case I accidentally touched the pink. So I just stuck with the roots in coloring my grays. The kit actually includes everything that you need. So I got a cape, I got gloves, I got a mixing bowl, I got a brush, I got the color obviously, and I also got a stain guard, a stain remover, and shampoo and conditioner. You also get a really cute personalized instruction guide that walks you through step by step what you need to do to achieve the best results possible. First things first, I wanted to get the stain guard onto my forehead because I have dyed my hair at home in the past and gotten stains on my face that lasted for days. So I love that it came with this stain guard, and I applied that pretty generously to my forehead. I then went ahead and put on my cape and started mixing my color together in the bowl. Then it was time for gloves so that I could avoid getting messy stains all over my hands, and I just really started applying. I sectioned my hair into 4 sections as recommended in the instructions, and then I started with the front sections because that's where I wanted to focus most of my time and attention because that's where I have the most grays. Doing one section at a time, I simply separated my hair into thin layers and applied the product pretty generously on both sides of the hairline every time I separated a new part. And once I was done with the first section, I moved on to the second section, and so on and so forth until all of my roots were completed. I then set my timer that came with the kit to 30 minutes because that is the processing time needed to get the color on well, and waited. While my hair was processing, I decided to do my at-home facial. The first step that I did was using these resurfacing pads that I have from Tula. I honestly don't know what it is about this product that I love so much, but I really feel like it's active, and the product kind of like gets all pilly on your face as you're rubbing it in, which makes me feel like it really is taking off a layer very gently. Let me just tell you, this is not scrubbing your face by any stretch of the imagination. It's actually the product itself that's working to exfoliate your skin, not how aggressively you're scrubbing or the texture of the pad. Once I was finished with that, I washed it off and then left my face damp so that I could apply my Goop exfoliator that I just got. I'm really happy with this product because it exfoliates my skin with the enzymes in it, and it also has the softest, finest little granules in it. I really don't ever recommend using an exfoliator that has beads in it because it's too aggressive for your skin, especially my skin because I have very thin skin. But this one did not scratch my skin at all. It did not do any damage whatsoever, but it really did feel like it was active on my skin and doing a good job deep cleaning. Then while I had 15 minutes left of my hair processing time, I whacked on my Charlotte Tilbury Mud Mask. I love this mask. It says on the package that it's gonna leave your face feeling baby butt soft, and it really does. The mask and my hair color all kind of finished working their magic at the exact same time, so I'm just gonna hop into the shower and wash everything out, and I'll see you in a second. As I said, for the hair color, you can actually use the color provided to touch up your mids and ends to leave them looking nice and revived and shiny and healthy, but I avoided doing that myself because I do have this pink color in my hair right now, so I just didn't want to mess with that. But for future, when my hair is all one color and brown again, I will definitely be doing that step as well. So after I've showered, I like to apply an overnight sleep mask that's just really hydrating. It's from Laneige, and I love this stuff. I apply a generous amount all over my face, and then I can go to bed just like that and rinse it off in the morning. I do like to wait about 15 to 30 minutes before jumping into bed though once I've put it on, because initially it is just super wet and I don't want it all rubbing off on my pillow immediately. I want it to stay on my face and do what it does best. So while I'm waiting for the mask to set a little bit, I'm going to give myself a little manicure. I didn't show you guys much footage of the at-home manicure because it's kind of boring to watch. I'm very OCD about my nails, so I actually prefer doing my manicures at home rather than going into a salon, and these are the tools that I use to do it. I like to use Sally Hansen's cuticle remover and her cuticle balm. I use cuticle scissors from Revlon. I use these actually for my cuticles and for my nails. I know you're not really supposed to use them for your nails. It can definitely make them a little bit more dull, but I prefer using them than actual nail scissors because I feel like I just get more precise with the cut. Use any old nail file to file my nails and get them that nice, soft, rounded square shape that I like. I then use Essie base coat and the same color pretty much every time I do my nails, which is this like deep purpley burgundy, almost black color. It's a very specific term. I can't remember the name of the nail polish right now. It's like OPI's Linkin Park After Dark, but Essie. And then I always use this specific top coat. Again, I can't remember what it's called, but I will include it in the video description below. Having a fast drying top coat is so clutch, especially when you are living that mom life, whether you're trying to get this done while baby's napping or you are doing it before you can just jump into bed to go to sleep. I get my full manicure done in 15 to 30 minutes tops, and then I can just jump straight into bed without worrying about pillow creases marking up my fingers. So that's it, my full at-home pampering routine that I like to do weekly. I don't color my hair weekly. I try to do that every 3 to 4 weeks to cover my grays, but on the weeks that I'm not coloring my hair, I like to do a DIY scalp exfoliation. I included the recipe for the DIY scalp scrub in my postpartum hair loss video, so I will link to that down below and you can check out the video description if you want to try that out yourself. 3 super simple things that only take about an hour to do. Like I said, if you were to do this pampering routine out and about in the world, it would probably take you like 5 to 7 hours to get that all done, and it would cost you a whole lot more money. I think it's really nice to do things to pamper yourself. Of course, I think it's super important, but the guilt that's associated to me with spending too much time and too much money doing those things kind of like counters the effects. So I like to save time and money while I'm doing them, and it just makes me feel like 100% good about treating myself. I hope you guys enjoyed my little at-home pampering routine. Thank you again to eSalon for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it, and I love your products. So you now have a long-term customer in me. You guys can see all of the products that I used down below in the video description, and leave me a comment letting me know how you like to pamper yourself at home. I am always curious to hear new things that I should maybe try and add to my own regimen. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah!